Cleveland Action 19 News. Master of Ceremonies for this evening, our wonderful David Wittman.
Good evening. This is a wonderful event, and I just want to take just a little bit of time now before we get started here, because this has been a very tough week to watch local television. And it's been a very tough week to be in local television. So let's just, for one brief moment, think about those kids in Chardon and their families and all the people who've been through this unbelievable string of bad weather that's affected 10 or 11 states. And with that, let's just have good thoughts and some prayers. All right, it's been a tough week, but we're here to celebrate, and I think that that's what all those people would want us to do, because you do such good work every other night of the year. I think we get a little chance to have some fun, have some paleka, okay? Yeah. I think this is my 7th or 8th paprika. How many people have never been to paprika before? How many people think I'm mispronouncing it terribly? That's what I was told, paprika. One's a spice, the other's the event. And this, ladies and gentlemen, if you're first-timers, is an event. I think it's 7 or 8 for me. I can't believe it. And with all the changes in local television news these days, this may be the steadiest job I have. I gotta tell you, Marika, though, I am doubling my fee this year, so I'm going back for that second drink. I was researching what I might say today and what I shouldn't say, and I got on the internet, always dangerous, and I found an interesting article outlining the 17 things you should never do as a speaker at an event like this. And you'll be happy to know I plan to only do 9 of them. As a native-born Clevelander, I used to joke that everything that is wrong with our area, our city, our region, our economy could be solved if they would just reopen Higbee's downtown. Now, you're showing your age. Of course, at the time, I didn't have any idea it would be a casino. But that's what we're getting, and it's exciting. I wonder if you'll be able to use your old charger plate. I doubt it. I don't think they'll have to give out Eagle stamps to draw a crowd. Of course, that was Mays, wasn't it? Mays had the Eagle stamps. Was it $3 a book? Or was that S&H green stamps? Boy, I'm old. I've also learned tonight that I am a boomeranger. You know what that is? The Global Cleveland people will. It's someone who's grown up in Cleveland, who has left Cleveland, and then, for whatever reason, has come back to Cleveland. Now, I'm not sure if you're cheering the fact that I left or the fact that I came back, so let's just leave it there, and we'll as the night will progress, we'll figure it out. I was gone for 32 years. I like to say that the streets are the same, but the flesh has changed. It's just different. I mean, it's the same, but it's different. And I like what I see. I like what I see downtown. I like what I see in University Circle. But more on that right now. There's so much going on. The Medical Mart, the building boom around University Circle and Case. This year we get the Rock Hall induction ceremony, and I, like you, think we should get it every year, but that's a whole other bunch of politics. The East Bank of the Flats is showing some signs of life. Cleveland has become a food town. Yeah. I mean, if you remember Royal Castle, it always was. But I haven't had a birch beer in so many years, I can't remember. And thanks to Global Cleveland, there is a new place right downtown now to serve as a welcome center or hub. I should note that 2 members of the Cleveland Hungarian Development Panel are working with Global Cleveland, so that outreach is now well beyond Hungary, and it's now to the entire world. I was talking to some folks from Global Cleveland earlier, to Dan specifically, Dan Walsh, and he told me that basically what Global Cleveland is, or the Welcome Hub will be, is kind of like an Apple store for Cleveland. What do you need? We got it. If you're here, please stay. If you're visiting, please stay. And if you ever thought about Cleveland as a destination, y'all come and we'll make you stay. Or something like that. And the goal is to add 100,000 people to the greater Cleveland area by 2020, putting Cleveland back in the growth column. Take that, Sunbelt. Now, I'm sure you know of the panel's great work in freshening and maintaining the Hungarian cultural garden. Its sponsorship of students, past students who've returned to Hungary, are now teaching American business practices and the whole concept of volunteerism. The panel now has a student studying polymer science at the University of Akron, and the plan is for that student to take back that knowledge and build a program like it about polymer science at the Hungarian University in Transylvania. So, for all the panel's good work, and for this grand affair tonight, I think a round of applause is necessary.